back to The Fix. My name is Irene. We got Jabby. Our special guest joining us today is Jemere Morgan. But before we get to that, to our interview, we are bigging up Ethiopia Live, her post. Why is he round there muttering? You hearing
Wamti and Naro? Because it's not you
people. I'm doing it my way. Anyways, Ethiopia Live Herbos, where culture and cannabis combine for a one-of-a-kind experience. You can also visit them at 10A West Kings House Road. That's across from the Canadian Embassy. Mm-hmm. And of course, we're bigging up Janet's Holistic, Beauty, Cosmetics, and Personal Care. Plant-based skincare, dark spot solution, eczema treatments, and original turmeric soap. They have everything for skin, beauty, and holistic care. You can use our code The Fix. That's the code The Fix to get 15% off, and it's going to be in the description below. All right, as we said, we have our special guest joining us today. Mm-hmm. Our special guest joining us today, Jemere Morgan. Welcome, sir. Welcome.
It's Jemere.
Jemere,
not Jemere.
Yeah.
Jemere. Okay, get it right.
Okay, Jemere Morgan.
Jemere.
But wait, it looked like Jemere. So how many people made that mistake?
No, it's usually a hyphen supposed to be on top of my name, but
where?
Right after the R. So it's JEME hyphen RE. So Jemere.
So what's the etymology of it? Is it Spanish?
It's an Ethiopian name.
Oh, okay. Jemere. What? It has a special meaning?
Wish come true.
Wish come true. Oh,
so I guess that was my daddy's first wish come true.
but you're his only child, right?
What? I'm the oldest of the 14 kids.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
No.
Google, you lie.
Yeah.
You lie, Google. No, literally, when I look for Grams Morgan, that's what I saw.
So I'm the only child?
Yeah,
no,
man. So what kind of wickedness does?
Daddy go on bad, man.
But you said that you're the first son.
First out of 14.
First out of 14. So the first child, first son.
Which come true.
And speaking of that, it's Grams Morgan is your father from the legendary
Morgan
Heritage, right? So like as his son, it was almost destiny for you to be in music. Was it that, or you forced into music, or?
Nah, not forced. I grew up on the road. Was touring at Morgan Heritage as a youth. So when we go out on tour, like Europe tour, Africa tour, US tour, I would be the young one being on tour with them, sound checking for Uncle Peetah. Mm-hmm. Sometimes just selling merch. I started off on the road selling merch and performing at the same time. Mm-hmm. So I would go sell my merchandise and Morgan Heritage merchandise and go run back for open up the show. They run back and sell merch. Mm-hmm. So that's how I started the music, just being on the road with them and just learning each aspect of the business.
So what was it like as a young age being on the road with your family doing music? Because
it's really because I didn't want to go to school. Yeah.
Right, that's what I said. Because that's what my brain I said, but wait, want to school? Well, I'm assuming it would have been in the summer or when.
Yeah, I would only tour during the summertime.
Okay.
But when we would reach high school, then I really start get trouble. And I'm like, yo, pops, it's not for me.
What?
You started giving trouble?
Yeah, in school.
Oh.
Yeah. And I was like, it's not for me. So then during that time, I started to do traveling with him during the time and then missing probably 1 week at school and get the package, the work packages and finish it and turn it in next week. And yeah.
So you actually never finished school?
No, I did.
Oh, you did.
So what kind of trouble you get in now?
I just didn't want to be there. I knew what I wanted to do. I would tell my teacher, yo, I can sing with my daddy and you talk about homework. Somebody do homework and bring up, nah.
You see these privileged kids supposed they didn't have daddy to lean on. You didn't have any interest in anything else?
Yeah, I played basketball and in school I used to play football. I used to play sports.
Yeah.
But I just leaned more into the music because I was always around the family. And whether rehearsal or doing promotion work, I found this interesting and I love music from the beginning. So
yeah. Do you remember your song First Kiss?
How you know that? I thought I deleted that off the internet.
It's still there. So sweet. I was like, this is more like a R&B pop Justin Bieber type of vibe.
I was like the first type of song that I recorded.
Yeah. So at what point did you discover your sound and kind of find the direction you wanted to take your music?
The funny thing about that, when I first put out that song First Kiss, my dad was helping me doing the promotion, the mixing, and just releasing the record. And we tried to promote it in Jamaica, but it wasn't the sound. And the fans were like, "No, what happened to reggae? We want reggae." Morgan Heritage music is so like so big in Africa and all around the world, Jamaica. And so I kind of like over the time, just understanding my culture and understanding my legacy. It was like, yo, I can't just jumping at this and talk about I'm the next third generation of the Morgan and I'm leading out with pop music. I need to feed the fans and feed the foundation that they built so far. So once I realized that, I said, all right, I could take a time to feed and build in the market for, the Caribbean.
Because it kind of, is it safe to say that because of your family, your musical family, you have an inbuilt audience already. So
100%,
right.
yeah,
So they, I guess, they have their own children growing up too. So them, them familiar with Morgan Heritage and then the son.
So naturally they wanted you to do reggae.
It was like darts on my back. It's like, oh, next generation, roots. But no pop.
But weren't you kind of upset about that though? Because you kind of want to find your own lane and do your own thing, but it's like it was forced on you in a way.
No, well, I just had to find a way to intertwine everything and make it palatable to fans that love different genres. Not only just listen to reggae music, but a person that listens to reggae music may listen to pop music and R&B in the same day. So how do I blend these genres and make them like this or like the fusion of Jemere or what I'm trying to do? So that's what I'm working on right now. Just even with this project with Damien Marlin I'm working on right now. We're just trying to find a way to fuse the music that Jemere likes and the foundation that I come from. Yeah.
And even as you mentioned that too, because when I was looking at, going through your catalog and I saw First Kiss, I was like, but look at him. Like, it's a totally different image. Like, the hair, you had earrings, like Mr. Steal Your Girl type of look. So is that the reason why you kind of sort of change the image as well?
It just, like I said, just trying to fit in where I belong and just understanding who I am and what I'm trying to do with my music and being the third generation. How are you going to present yourself? How are you going to look? Are you look relatable to the person that's listening to the conscious music that you're singing? So that was my whole point of even just growing dreadlocks, is just identifying, not just because I want dreadlocks, I want to look like, I'm Rasta or sing reggae music. It's just, when you grow in your dreadlocks, is a consciousness that comes with it as well. And you get to understand yourself and where you're going. So,
But your family saying for be Rasta.
Straight. You don't. You don't have you have enough killer and people with don't smoke weed that have dread. So you don't have dread.
No, but the thing is, you grew up in America, right?
Yeah.
Right. So I think that was probably tell me if I'm wrong with the term confusion, but with you in trying to merge the sounds of like R&B, which I'm assuming that you were accustomed to, you grew up with, and then reggae, which is like your family thing. Like, was it difficult trying to really merge that? Like, was that your intention of trying to merge them?
No, because reggae and R&B mixed together as Love as Rock.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
It wasn't too difficult.
But I mean, you did like look a rap too.
Actually,
because your foreign influences, because that's it. Like your foreign the foreign influences, musical influences, anyways. Like, but then the expectation of you being alright, like, was that difficult trying to shed that? Like, was there a rebellion with you even initially in the beginning music, like wanting to do your own style?
Yeah, definitely.
And then you kind of got bullied into doing that.
Yeah, definitely. I'm online reading the comments and they're like, this look a Rasta boy, bald head. No. So that's over the time, just like I said, just finding my true identity and who do I want to be and what do I represent? And here I am today.
Definitely.
So do you still well, I guess especially growing more into the music, do you find yourself wanting to still try and build up fusion, especially like with rap and reggae? Like, do you think there's something that can work with the fusion of rap, reggae, R&B, reggae, as well, they call it lovers rap, but like merging foreign sounds with the homegrown reggae dancehall sound?
Yeah, definitely. It's like it's still one of my, I love fusing reggae music with other genres. It's just like every song you would hear from Jemere, you probably hear a fusion in it. You don't hear predominantly just one genre because I'm always listening to different music, different genres. Hip hop. One day I'm listening to jazz music. One day I'm listening to country music. So yeah, with the fusion, I'm all about fusion and music together.
We mentioned Pressure before, and your dad, you did a song with him. What was that like working with him?
Try Your Love. Yeah, we did 2 songs actually, and some couple of unreleased records. But the first song we're collaborating on was a song called Try Your Love on Country Bus Rhythm. Big up Jordan and his brother Chimney Records. And that song I didn't expect the song to be what it was. It's over 6 million views on YouTube now, and that was a natural thing. And yeah, we just wanted the message to be spread of love. That's what my family always represented, was just spread love and consciousness. It
was never like, Jemere, do it this way. No, man, you know.
A little bit of that.
Daddy, me can't bother with this, you know.
Just, we record some song I play to my father, and he'd be like, I said a verse there, I said too much words, and just scratch the whole song. On to the next one.
Yeah, like start over.
He's like the worst criticism person. Especially me. When me up on stage and my father would be all across the world and find a video and send it to me and say, yo, you're pitchy, you know, youth. I'm like, yo.
I thought I was good, Dad.
Leave me alone. But yeah, I'm grateful for his support and for always being there for me for every part of my life. When it comes to business, comes to love, when it comes to anything, he's always there to support.
It didn't get frustrating at any point to say, oh, you know, this is a lot harder than I thought it would have been.
No, man.
Maybe I should.
I said we're growing at this. I grew on the road with Margaret Ritchie, so I was very sure I wanted to do music. I wanted to be the first of the next generation carrying on the light, and just being there as I understood it, watching them on tour was. I didn't feel like I want to go home or I don't need to be here. I love being on tour. I love, till this day, I love touring. I love doing the interviews with you guys. You know what I mean? I love the work that comes with being an artist.
Yes.
I mean, I wanted to, this month actually would be a year since the passing of your uncle.
Yeah.
Peetah. It's kind of crazy. Like I'm saying, oh my God, how long has it been? But it's a year.
Don't even feel like he's gone.
Yeah. I was like, how is the family like coping? I know grief is an ongoing cycle, but what's it like for you now as his nephew?
It's we all have our days, when we lose somebody, you know what I mean? But cause life moves on, and I've seen, and the roughest part for me was when even my grandfather and my uncle passed away. When I see how people just move on, I met my life. I watch my perspective on life change. I live more present and in the moment, because it's like, yeah, worry about tomorrow, yeah, worry about yesterday. What about now?
Yeah, because you never know.
Yeah, if you say you want to do something now, if you want to go check a person, go check them, because you never know them go up on the road and something happens. So
yeah,
just since the passing of them, I just take life a little more precious. If you say you're going to call somebody, call them.
Yeah.
If you say you want to go do something for somebody, do it, because you never know.
You never know.
I mean, forgive me, but it was a sudden death, right? Like he wasn't like he was aiming for
because
some
he
time.
was fine.
Yeah,
he was in Jamaica prior to that, and they was touring. I mean, they was working on an album with Buju Banton. Yeah, they was in the studio working on some songs with him. I just going back and forth from St. Thomas to Kingston, and it's like as him go back to America, I just
wow.
got sick. And,
Wow.
Man.
Short space of time.
Right. So it's just like, can you speak on like like you say, the world moves on, but I'm sure the Morgan family is still kind of stuck in a
heavy
cycle.
because
Like, how is the family, like his brothers and sister, how are they coping, his kids? Can you speak on that?
Yeah, well, big up Spunky, aka Raya. He's the son of Peetah Morgan and Moon and all his kids. Big up to you guys. Them good, everybody's good. We understand life. We understand that it goes on and we're here for a time. Just do your work while you're here. But everyone is doing fine. We got time to grieve. We've got time to perform the songs, because now I'm doing lead as Morgan Heritage, and it's not easy. Some days are easy and some days are not. Because some days I have to like spend a whole day of listening to Morgan Heritage live, then go listen to the real songs,
right?
Then go listen my song, them for go study my set, and So it's just switching that cap is one of the hardest things to deal with. Not necessarily just the thought of him being gone, but just listening to the music and trying to. It's like, damn, like why am I rehearsing these songs? Where Uncle Peetah there?
Wow.
Like, this is crazy. I can't believe I'm actually watching film back right now, trying to copy the moves he does and trying to, bring the energy that he brought as the front man for the family. So that's the hardest part, is just accepting that he's gone.
What's it like for the Crows? Like when, they're used to seeing Peetah, and I guess they're used to one version of the Morgan Heritage band, and then where you step in, and I'm assuming other people would step in as Morgan Heritage. Like, what's it like for the crowd? Where are they like warm and receptive of
we done
the new phase? We
did probably like 3 shows since the passing of Unks. Central Park show and Bahamas was one of my favorite shows. It was receptive because the fans were excited to see, and they want to see the legacy carry on. They want to see the music that they've been hearing over 20 plus years carry on.
Yeah.
It's like one of your artists, your favorite, like it's like Michael Jackson dead and we stopped listening to Michael Jackson. His kids is continuing his legacy as well. So once my uncle and my father, they come to me about it and say, yo, your uncle wants you to carry it on. This was his last words.
What?
Yeah.
So,
yeah, that was one of the rough things. Accepting it too is like, it's like, Uncle Mojo, Pops, you want me? Me's that size 8. You want me to jump in that size 20 shoes now? You want me to study this long catalog of music?
Yeah.
No, but yeah, like just jumping into those shoes is not that easy thing, because
must have been intimidating actually. So the Central Park show was the first show after his passing.
No, we did Bahamas first.
Oh,
we did Bahamas alongside Sizzla and a couple other artists.
That must have been emotional.
Trust me. Even leading up to the show, like there's a lot of frustration and emotions. Like even in the dressing room before, like my dad was getting off my nerves. Him and auntie, you and I argue.
Let's go.
And then right before we get up on stage, they're hugging up and we're ready.
They would never know, right?
I'm gonna explain to them, yo, it's all emotions right now, Wow.
I say it was a blast. Like Bahamas was one of the best shows.
Yeah, no, I mean, Bahamas was great, but Central Park, I would think I was a little more prepared because the first show was Bahamas and I got like a test run. Like, yo, after the show was done, I was like, can we go again? I feel like I sang that note wrong.
Right?
Yeah, Central Park was the show where, and then we have a couple other shows coming up this summer. We're touring the summer as Morgan Heritage. We're doing Reggae Land UK. Ratatam, Sunsplash, a couple of big festivals this year we're doing.
Nice. So what's it like though? Can you talk about that? Like, that's funny, and I have to go in deeper in that.
Like backstage?
Your father get pretty nervous, as you say, and then I argue.
It's like chaos.
Listen, we're all family.
Right, but then you're young.
Yeah, and
which
young.
Which is another thing. It's like,
and I'm his son.
Exactly.
So he's like, hey boy, oh, you rehearsed today? I'm like, Pops, I just finished rehearsing. Like, you just leave me alone?
Right?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
So that pressure, but that just all comes from him wanting me to be the best at, what I do. So
and even when them argue too, it's like I said, but I'm kind of different Auntie Una side, but you can't really
No, you can't depend on no side.
and it doesn't affect you in any way. Like this kind of throw me off. Like,
So I had to step out the room during that time. Step in the room, come back, and everybody just, yeah man, yeah Grams, remember the time when as family, everybody has family dynamics, and that's the beautiful thing about it, is that we argue sometimes and then we're back to love. We never make the son come back up again without apologizing and say, yo, send me the wrong for that.
Oh, you guys are
live
mature.
good.
Yeah, we don't.
You have a mature family.
Yeah, man.
Live good with each other.
A reasonable
Must
family.
be nice.
Yeah.
A reasonable.
Must be nice.
Yeah.
They're bad mind. But even as you mentioned before, though, the album that the family was working on with Buju, you still get to like complete it, or?
Yeah, hopefully they I don't know the plans for it, but there'll definitely be some music coming out from Morgan Heritage in the later future. Not me singing lead, but as in the completion of the work that they have worked on in past years.
Yeah.
Okay.
So earlier we mentioned the project that you worked with Damien. He produced Higher We Go.
Yeah.
So funny story. I've always been hearing the song on the radio. Like I hear it a lot. It's like, higher we go, and I'm like, oh wow.
You can't sing though.
Little bit.
I'm the only tone deaf one.
And I'm like, John Legend have a new song. So I'm wondering if you ever heard that. Like anybody ever tell you that you sound like John Legend on this song?
Damien was calling me John Legend every time.
Wow.
See?
Yeah.
See, especially when you hit the chorus. Higher we go. I was like, no man. But was he like a musical influence or?
He is definitely one of my musical influences. I love his albums. I love everything about John Legend. Like, and he's one of my dad's friends as well too. So yeah, man, I love John Legend music. I love his style of writing, his vocal production, everything about him. I love that.
Yeah.
Wow.
And listening to your catalog as well, I realized that, as you mentioned, the fusion. So, you know, you have the reggae songs, but Higher We Go was like a different vibe. Like you can still hear reggae, but it's like more R&B. I can hear a little hip hop. I could be wrong, but
That's the Jemere fusion.
so I got that. So was that your intent? Like you say, me could try something different.
I think it just comes naturally because I listen to a wide variety of music. So just naturally, like if I hear something, like if you bang upon it, this thing here right now, we can make a song.
That dancer. That's
Yeah, dancer. But,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, even dancer, like I can sing on a dancer rhythm, I can sing on a country rhythm, I can sing on a full reggae rhythm, hip hop. Whatever you give me is like, I try to approach music like that. It's like not staying in one box.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So whose idea was it to, because you say you work with Damien, so how did the collaboration happen? Like whose idea was, hey, let's do this?
Let's work on the project?
Right.
I was working on Kabaka Pyramids album at the time.
the Grammy one. The Grammy.
Yeah, the Grammy. Big up Kabaka. Bell Rock team. Yeah, so I came in to the studio to actually do a record with Damien, and I end up seeing that Kabaka was working on his album during the time. So I contributed to 2 songs on the album, which is Grateful and Energy. And yeah, so during that time, just working on the album, Damien was like, yo, so what you doing, bro? Like what's your move right now? So I'm just a nomad right now, just working on music. And then we just started working on records, and it just fall into a project what we're working on now. And yeah, Higher We Go was one of the first songs that we completed from working in the studio.
And well, your recent song is Sweet Love. So I'm assuming this is the latest song that you're kind of promoting right now, Sweet Love. It was released 3 weeks ago. At least that's what I see.
Yeah, definitely. Sweet Love.
Yeah.
That one is produced by Riff Raff. He's the musical director for Stephen Marley. Dope producer as well, who's been around in the industry, produced several Grammy nominated albums. But yeah, he's been one of the producers that believed in me from the beginning. He was like the first producer that recorded me as a reggae song. And so till now we've worked on several songs. Keep Blazing. A Sweet Love is one of the new records out right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So
for the ladies, you know.
for the ladies, I was like, if it does give Valentine's Day and we're celebrating it 12 Friday.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm like, ooh, Jemere in love. Higher We Go, Sweet Love. Who's the sweet love?
Everyone.
Everyone, right.
I think love, and I feel like for reggae artists, is that a consciousness or love? That's the 2 vibes you guys can go into, right?
But love go with conscious, because you can't conscious without love. No, you're unconscious them time there.
You really make me think like, you have a point. So are you working on a project right now, like an EP or album?
Yeah, the project I'm working on is with Damien Marley right now. Yeah, so we're working.
Sure to win a Grammy.
I thought you said.
Damien's biggest fan here.
You call it.
Not people that were cussed Bob
Marley's, right?
Yeah.
We'd love to be a part of it, but at the end of the day, the mission and the goal is to just put out good music and make people feel good.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's all they can ask for.
Right?
That's the Grammy.
That's the
Grammy.
All right, so tell people where they can follow you and where they can support the music that you have out right now.
Follow me everywhere, Jemere Morgan. Once you type my name, I'm on social media on all platforms. Instagram. Them to change the Twitter to X now.
Yeah.
X.
We said Twitter still.
Yeah,
Screw
me too.
Elon.
Yeah, well, just type my name Jemere Morgan and you can find me everywhere. Jemere
Okay.
Morgan.
Good, because I was just about to say, spell it for the dunce. Jemere.
Jemere.
J-A.
Yo, every interview me get different name, you know, Jimmy, Jamar, Jamari. I'm like,
And they're just like, yeah.
I just say, yeah, man.
No, you did correct me. Quite rightfully so. Yeah.
well,
Jemere.
Yeah,
You're
just
right.
think of Mary at the end. Wife of the
Mary,
Mary,
right.
Jemere. Yeah.
Hey, Grams, need to talk to you about it.
All right, guys, that's Jemere. It's a fix. And
Yes.
we're out.